thought we had a good weekend at Eastern and Western the previous weekend, and then you come home and you play two teams that you only play once during the year, and they're two different teams. Where St. Mary's, I mean, that big guy, it felt like he had like 10 block shots against us. Everything we threw up, he was pretty good. And then you go play St. Ed's on Saturday, and every one of them can shoot the basketball, and you got to cover and respect everybody. So it's two different styles of play, and our guys adjusted to it well. And pretty proud of them. Where after the game Thursday, they can gear up and get ready for a game Friday, and then move on. So it's where we want to be. The more you win at this time of the year, the bigger the games get as you go along, and that's what we're going to have this weekend.
I mean, you mentioned a big match means don't see you here. What do you guys want to see out of your team in those?
We just got to be ready to play. We got to put in a good few days. We got to have a good focus and understand what we're getting in for with them. We made a few mistakes against St. Edwards. I mean, we tell our guys for 2 days and we go through it. Any pass to the elbow, it's an automatic backdoor. We just keep saying it and saying it. And I think they got 4 backdoor layups on us. And it's things like that. If you're giving away baskets, free baskets at this time of year, you're probably going to wind up on the losing end of things. So it's an interesting way to play where you play the same team Thursday and Saturday, but right now you just worry about getting ready for Thursday, but you have a few things that you might work on that you might throw at them on Saturday.
How do you feel to know that essentially your destiny's in your own hands? You guys went out outright the conference championship.
Yeah, it's good to have that feeling, but it really doesn't do anything for you. We got to play 40 minutes on Thursday, and if we don't win that game, then it's not really in our hands anymore or anything like that. And there's so many different things in play with the conference title going on, conference seeding, but then you add in the regionals, which is the main focus is to get in that regional tournament to have a shot at winning the whole thing. So you have the conference tournament. You have the conference regular season title, you have the getting into the regionals, all these things with seedings in play. And if you start thinking about all that, you go nuts. You just got to worry about playing good basketball this time of year and doing things right, and whatever happens on Thursday night.
How important do you feel it is to have this kind of momentum that y'all got going on right now?
It's the main thing is that we're getting better and we're playing well. Momentum is, I don't know, I got a lot of baseball in me where it's momentum's as important as the next day's starting pitcher or whatever. I got a lot of that in me where you play, you win Saturday, you move on. We got a lot of things we got to clean up this week, and then we go to it on Thursday against Lubbock Christian and see what happens there.
Talk about that rivalry with Christian. You guys have been a lot, especially the last few years in the postseason, the regular season. What's that rivalry?
It's a lot of fun. It's close. There's a lot of fans. On both sides, really close. When we play here Thursday, they're going to have a lot of fans traveling, and when we go there Saturday, we're going to have a lot of fans in the stands, and that's part of it. And then you look, it's two really good programs where every time we play, there's been a lot on the line. It hasn't been like just a random regular season game. There's always huge implications in all aspects on the line, and that's what we got again this weekend for us and them.
You guys had Senior Day a couple days ago. What can you say about the seniors on this team?
I tell you what, Julius has been phenomenal from coming over, and I think he's enjoyed it, but he's just a great leader, and to have a point guard out there playing 35, 36 minutes a game, and he actually picks up the other guard, and he's the one wearing them out when teams try to wear him out. But he's just been phenomenal. On the court, off the court, he's as good as it is. He's had to deal with so many family issues this year that he's fought through, and he's got a tremendous family. So it's been great to have him in our program. Damian, for 1 year, I watch him play and I watch what he does for us, and just sit and think, gosh, I wish we could have him 2 more years, or if he would have started with us and anything like that. But there's nothing you can do with that, but he's been phenomenal for us this year. It's hard for a person. He was the all-time leading scorer at a previous school, and then he's got to come into our program, and he's trying to fit in, and he's done a great job with that. And I think that's where you see us getting better as this year goes along, because he's fitting in more and more on the offensive and defensive end. So 2 guys, they're just great people. Yeah, Larry and Addison. Larry's been great. Addison's had a really good year for us, and that's the difference with COVID, getting that extra year. Both those guys, and they still might come back, but next year would be their 6th year of college. It's not like, and that's because due to the COVID year, so it's not like they're hanging it up early or anything. They're great students. They're already graduated, and they can always come back. They got that one more year, but that's due to COVID, and that's where everybody watches people play and goes, oh my God, this guy's still around, and all the numbers they have up. And that's not just us, that's everybody across the country with it.